If you're over 70 and driving in Australia, you may have heard things like your license will be taken away or you must pass a driving test every year now. Today, we're slowing things down and looking at what the official rules actually say, using only government sources. Hello and welcome. This video is for older Australians, families and carers who want clear, factual information about senior driving rules. Everything you'll hear today is general information, not official legal or medical advice. Rules can vary by state, so always check your local transport authority. Section 1. Who decides if someone is fit to drive? Across Australia, there is one national medical standard used when it comes to driving and health. It's called Assessing Fitness to Drive, often shortened to AFTD. These standards are approved by Commonwealth, state and territory transport ministers. They are not made by social media and not based on opinions. The standards explain that driving safely depends on three key things. Vision, physical ability, cognitive capacity. Driving is a complex task. That's why health is considered part of road safety for everyone. Doctors use these standards to assess and manage patients who have health conditions that might affect driving. Those assessments then help driver licensing authorities make decisions about licenses. This means your GP does not cancel your license, and your age alone does not cancel your license. Section 2. What the standards are meant to do. An important part many people miss is this. The standards are designed to help people continue driving for as long as it is safe to do so. They are not written to remove independence. They are written to balance safety with mobility. There is even a new education module for general practitioners, available online and free until May 2026, to help doctors apply these standards consistently in everyday practice. That tells us something important. This system is about guidance and assessment, not punishment. Section 3. State rules can be different. NSW example. Now let's look at how this works in practice, starting with New South Wales. In NSW, once you turn 70, there are certain steps required to keep driving or riding. These can include eyesight tests, a fitness to drive medical assessment. And in some cases, a driving or riding test. One thing that often worries people is testing. So let's be very clear. In NSW, there is no limit to the number of attempts you can make to pass a driving test. You are charged a fee each time, but failing once does not automatically end your license. If you do not pass a test, you're advised to check the test report and make sure someone else drives you home. In most cases, you can take the test again. Section 4. Serious errors, what this actually means. There is one situation where a license may be cancelled immediately. That is if the assessor judges a serious error. A serious error means behaviour that is a clear danger to you or other road users. This is not about small mistakes, it's about serious safety risks. This rule exists to protect everyone on the road, including the driver themselves. Section 5. Motorcycle riders in NSW. For older motorcycle riders in NSW, testing depends on where you live. Some areas are classed as declared areas where rider training is available. Other areas are undeclared, where a different test applies. If a test is not passed, in most cases, it can be taken again. The key point here is consistency. The same safety principles apply whether you're driving a car or riding a motorcycle. Section 6. Heavy Vehicle Licenses, NSW. Heavy vehicle licenses have stricter rules. For example, MC license holders need a medical assessment and driving test each year from age 70, LR, MR, HR, and HC license holders, medical assessments from age 75. Medical assessments and driving tests from age 80. Transport for NSW usually sends a letter about 8 weeks before your birthday. If you no longer need a heavy vehicle license, NSW allows you to change to a Class C car license at no cost. That option gives flexibility without forcing anyone to stop driving entirely. Section 7. Queensland. A very important clarification. Queensland takes a slightly different approach. In Queensland, there is no age limit on driving. But if you are 75 or older You must always carry a current medical certificate when driving.
To our traffic laws
This
in
is one of the
recent
most
memory.
misunderstood rules
These
in
aren't minor
Australia.
tweaks.
Turning
We're
75
talking
does not
about
cancel your
fundamental
license in
changes to how
Queensland.
we drive,
It adds a
what we
medical
can do
requirement, not
behind
an
the
age
wheel,
ban.
and how authorities
Queensland
will enforce
also
the
makes a
rules.
distinction. If you
Let's
do not
start
have an
with one of the
M
biggest
condition
changes
recorded
that's
on your
getting
license,
everyone
the
talking,
process is
the
straightforward.
expanded mobile
If you do
phone
have an
detection
M
camera
condition,
network.
there
We all
is
know
specific
that using your
guidance to
phone
check
while driving
whether you can
has been
continue
illegal for
driving
years,
safely.
but enforcement
Again, the
is
focus
about
is
to get
safety,
seriously
not age
upgraded.
alone.
New artificial
Section 8,
intelligence
benefits and
powered
support,
cameras are being
NSW,
rolled out
examples.
across every
For
state
older
and
drivers and
territory.
pensioners, there are also
These aren't
support
your
measures
standard
such as
speed cameras.
concessions on
These
license-related
high-tech
fees,
systems can detect if
registration
you're holding a
concessions,
phone,
and automatic
touching a phone,
renewals.
or
The
even if your
mobility
phone
parking
is in your
scheme for
lap
people
while
with
you're
medical
driving.
conditions affecting
The
walking
cameras
or
work
vision.
day and night.
There are
in
also
any weather
rules
conditions,
for special
and can
mobility
see through your
vehicles
windscreen
designed for
with
people who
crystal
operate
clarity.
vehicles from a
The
wheelchair.
penalties for being caught
These supports
are
are
substantial.
part of the same system.
In New South
They
Wales,
recognise that
you're
mobility
looking at
matters
a
even when health changes.
$510 fine
Section
and
9,
5
big
demerit
picture,
points,
summary.
or 10 demerit
So let's summarise
points
what
if you're
the
caught
official
during double
rules
demerit
actually
periods.
tell us.
Victoria has similar
There is no
penalties
national age
with
ban on
fines
driving.
up to $550.
Medical standards exist to support safe driving for as long as possible.
Western
States apply
Australia,
those
South
standards
Australia,
differently.
and other
most
states
processes allow
are all
reassessment, not
implementing
one-strike
comparable
decisions.
penalty structures.
This video is general information
What makes this
only and
even
is not
more
official,
serious
legal,
is
or
that
medical
these cameras
advice.
are placed randomly
Always check your state
and
or
moved
territory
regularly,
transport authority
so you
for the
can't
most
just
up-to-date
memorize where they
requirements.
are.
If you found this
But it's
helpful,
not just
consider
about
sharing it with
holding your
someone who
phone.
might be worried about
The
their
new
license
rules clarify
or supporting an
that
older
even if
family
your
member.
phone is mounted,
Thanks for watching
you can only
and take
touch it
care
to
on the
make
road.
or